Okay, good afternoon, guys. I'd like to show you through this video today on how to use this plugin or the add-on uh, to input a matrix in the Google form. The add-on is called a EquatIO. I'm not sure how to read it, but anyway. So the first thing you need to do is to download this PDF guide. Okay, it's a PDF document which looks a little bit like how do you do this step by step. Okay, so it's going to be this page 11 general math Google Form EquatIO extension. So this extension is pretty much exclusively used for the Google Chrome. So if you're using other browser, unfortunately, you have to first download the Chrome. And personally speaking, I think Chrome is a really good browser and worth trying to figure out. Okay, so once you go to Chrome, you need to click on the link, which it says here, EquatIO installation link. Okay, you go to the link and it will basically lead you to the Chrome Web Store. Because I've already installed it, and so it says remove. Now, when you first install it, this icon is going to say install. Just press it, okay? And then go through all the accounts, login and stuff, and blah blah blah. It's just everything. Everything pop-ups. You just say yes and next, and then tick all the boxes. Now, once that's done, you should be able to see in your extensions, there will be a new thing called EquatIO Mass Made Digital and that particular thing. You don't need to pin it or anything, you just need to have it. Now, once you have it, and here's a Google form to test it out to see if you can actually use it. Now I'm going to show you. So first question is really just checking, have you installed this on your Chrome browser? Yes, let's just keep going. And then now there are three questions. So it's just testing how to input this into the Google form. Now every time we're answering that, you'll see this little blue icon here. Just click on this and it will launch this uh, tab called EquatIO. Anyway, so when you are entering anything, let's just say you need to click on the equation editor. Okay. Now this time, when we want to do a matrix, try to go to triple dot, which says more, and go to this one. Looks like a box, empty box. It says layout, and then try to use the matrix 2 by 2. Okay, so now you can also put a favorite. If you go to here, you can click on it to add to favorite, and later on you can just find it from my favorite. But anyway, so let's go through matrix 2 by 2. Make sure you use the square bracket, not the round one. There's a matrix with 2 by 2 parentheses embraced, so we use this one, so the square bracket. Okay, so basically pop up this, and it's just like typing the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can just go to insert mass. If you do that, it's going to be the same thing that inserts to this particular position. Okay, so now if we do the similar thing, over here, so we'll be able to use the EquatIO, and you probably need to remove this thing to start with because that's the previous um, thing typing. Okay, this time still the same. We go to here layout and type find a matrix 2 by 2. Now, but unfortunately, this is not a 2 by 2. This is a 2 by 3 matrix. So here you need to first type in all the numbers you have 1, 2, and 4, 5. But we also need to type that 3 and 6. So the way we do that is go to here. Okay, it says a new column, and then insert that to the right. Okay, if you click on it, that will actually generate a new column, typing 3 and 6, and then you can sort of insert the mass there. Okay. Now, similarly, if you want to insert a new row, it's the same way. So first, get rid of this whole thing and go back to the triple dot and go to the layout, go to the matrix 2 by 2. Okay, we just type in whatever we have already got. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now this time instead of clicking on the column, we just find it here. It says new row below. So here we go. Now we can put in that 5 and 6 in two separate blocks and then just insert it. Okay. So feel free to explore other features of the EquatIO. You could use in Google Doc, Google Form, and Google Spreadsheet. I reckon Google Doc will be the easiest way to play with. And try to familiar yourself with this input method, because when we're doing the assessment task a little bit later, this will be very, very, very important to sort of know how to do that properly. Okay, so I'm going to close this one. So during the class, please install this extension and then try to complete the Google form. It's just to test whether you are able to input the matrix. Now, once you finish that, you can also spend the time to catch up with all the chapter works. Remember to update your progress, your work progress on Compass Learning Task, which says the matrices. So if you go to the Learning Task, you'll be able to find here it says matrices, works, mission, and results. Now I've got many good progress from number of students, but also on my record. Some of you, I haven't got anything from you, so it's a bit concerning. So I try to catch up with you next lesson as well to see how far do you go. The idea is we try to finish up the chapter 5 E and F for now, and then for the next lesson, we're going to start the new bit, which is like the identity matrix or the inverse matrix, which is really the difficult and challenging bit of the matrix calculation. So please spend this lesson wisely on catching up with all the previous chapter questions. If you miss out anything, this is the moment that you could try to work on it. Okay? All right. I'll see you next lesson. Have a good day, guys.